Welcome to Quiz for Fun. Let's see just how smart you are. To pass this quiz, you will face a set of 100 tricky questions about Guess the Athletes and Records. And you only have 3 seconds to think before the answer pops up. Challenge yourself. Test your knowledge. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's get started. Who is known as the king of football, soccer? Correct, Pelé. Which country hosts Wimbledon? Correct, UK. Who is the fastest man in the world? Correct, Usain Bolt. In which sport do teams compete for the Stanley Cup? Correct, ice hockey. Which country won the FIFA World Cup 2018? Correct, France. Who is known as Air Jordan? Correct, Michael Jordan. In which sport is the Ryder Cup contested? Correct, golf. Who won 23 Olympic gold medals in swimming? Correct, Michael Phelps. In which sport is Serena Williams famous? Correct, tennis. Which country invented sumo wrestling? Correct, Japan. Who was the first man to run a mile in under 4 minutes? Correct, Roger Bannister. In which country were the first modern Olympics held? 1896. Correct, Greece. Who is known as the Great One in ice hockey? Correct, Wayne Gretzky. Who is the all-time top scorer in men's international football? Correct, Cristiano Ronaldo. What sport is associated with the Davis Cup? Correct, tennis. Which American boxer was nicknamed the Greatest? Correct, Muhammad Ali. What color jersey is worn by the leader of the Tour de France? Correct, yellow. Which sport uses the term home run? Correct, baseball. Who holds the record for most Grand Slam titles in men's tennis, 2023? Correct, Djokovic. In which sport do you perform a slam dunk? Correct, basketball. Who is the only athlete to win Olympic gold in both the 100-meter and the long jump? Correct, Carl Lewis. Which country is most successful in Olympic gymnastics? Correct, USA. Who scored the Hand of God goal in the 1986 FIFA World Cup? Correct, Diego Maradona. Which country hosted the 2014 FIFA World Cup? Correct, Brazil. Who won the NBA championship with the Chicago Bulls in the 1990s? Correct, Michael Jordan. In which sport would you perform a kickflip? Correct, skateboarding. What is the maximum break in snooker? Correct, 147. Which city hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics? Correct, London. Who won the FIFA Women's World Cup 2019? Correct, USA. Who is known as the Rocket in snooker? Correct, Ronnie O'Sullivan. What sport does Tiger Woods play? Correct, golf. Which country is famous for producing sumo wrestlers? Correct, Japan. Who was the youngest Formula One world champion? Correct, Sebastian Vettel. In rugby, how many points is a try worth? Correct, 5. Who is the all-time NBA scoring leader 2023? Correct, LeBron James. Which country invented cricket? Correct, England. Who was the famous Brazilian Formula One driver killed in 1994? Correct, Ayrton Senna. Which country won the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Correct, Uruguay. Who is the only tennis player to have won a Golden Slam? Correct, Steffi Graf. Which sport is played at Wimbledon? Correct, tennis. Who is known as the Black Pearl in football? Correct, Eusebio. In which sport would you find a hat trick? Correct, football, soccer. Who won the heavyweight boxing fight Rumble in the Jungle? Correct, Muhammad Ali. Which female gymnast won 7 Olympic golds? Correct, Larissa Latimina. What is the national sport of Canada? Correct, both. Which tennis player is known as the King of Clay? Correct, Rafael Nadal. Who won the FIFA Ballon d'Or most times, 2023? Correct, Messi. Which sport is Usain Bolt associated with? Correct, sprinting. Who is nicknamed the Shaq? Correct, Shaquille O'Neal. In which sport do you compete for the Ashes? Correct, cricket. Who's the female tennis player who won the most Grand Slam singles titles before 2000? Correct, Margaret Court. Which country won the first Rugby World Cup in 1987? Correct, New Zealand. Who was the first African American to win a Grand Slam in tennis? Correct, Althea Gibson. What year did Michael Jordan retire for the first time? Correct, 1993. Which country has won the most Olympic gold medals in history? Correct, United States of America. Who won the FIFA World Cup in 2006? Correct, Italy. Which sport uses the term bogey? Correct, golf. Which footballer was known as the Divine Ponytail? Correct, Roberto Baggio. Which NBA player was nicknamed The Answer? Correct, Allen Iverson. In which sport do you win the Stanley Cup? Correct, ice hockey. Who holds the women's 100-meter sprint world record? Correct, Florence Griffith Joyner. What is the maximum score in 10-pin bowling? Correct, 300. Who was the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 at the Olympics? Correct, Nadia Comaneci. Which Formula One driver has the most world titles? Correct, Lewis Hamilton. In baseball, how many players are on the field per team? Correct, 9. What year did the Boston Red Sox break the curse of the Bambino? Correct, 2004. Which NFL teams have won the most Super Bowls? Correct, New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers, tied. Which sport uses the term love for a zero score? Correct, tennis. Who is the youngest ever world chess champion? Correct, Garry Kasparov. Which football club is nicknamed the Red Devils? Correct, Manchester United. In which year did Lionel Messi join PSG? Correct, 2021. Who was the first gymnast to win 4 gold medals in a single Olympics? Correct, Larissa Latinina. Which African country has won the Africa Cup of Nations the most times? Correct, Egypt. What sport is associated with the term checkmate? Correct, chess. Who scored 5 goals in one Champions League match? Correct, Lionel Messi. Which boxer was nicknamed Iron Mike? Correct, Mike Tyson. Which football player is known as El Pibe de Oro? Correct, Diego Maradona. What is the length of an Olympic swimming pool? Correct, 50 meters. Who is the only athlete to light the Olympic flame and also win a medal at the same games? Correct, Kathy Freeman. Which sport uses the terms strike, spare, and turkey? Correct, bowling. Who is the only golfer to win all 4 majors in a single year? Correct, Bobby Jones. Who was the first footballer to win 5 Ballon d'Or awards? Correct, Lionel Messi. Which NFL quarterback is nicknamed TB12? Correct, Tom Brady. Who is the most decorated Olympian in history? Correct, Michael Phelps. In which sport is the America's Cup contested? Correct, sailing. Who was the youngest heavyweight boxing champion? Correct, Mike Tyson. Which footballer is nicknamed CR7? Correct, Cristiano Ronaldo. In which sport did Michael Schumacher compete? Correct, Formula 1. Who was the first woman to win the Boston Marathon? Correct, Catherine Switzer. Which basketball player was nicknamed the Big Fundamental? Correct, Tim Duncan. Who was the first African footballer to win the Ballon d'Or? Correct, George Weah. Who was the only athlete to win Olympic medals in both summer and winter sports? Correct, Eddie Egan. Who was the first cricketer to score 100 international centuries? Correct, Sachin Tendulkar. Who was the only athlete to compete in both the Super Bowl and World Series? Correct, Deion Sanders. Who was the first African American woman to win Wimbledon? Correct, Althea Gibson. Who was the only driver to win championships in Formula 1, Indy 500, and Le Mans? Correct, Graham Hill. Who holds the record for most Olympic medals in gymnastics? Correct, Larissa Latinina. Who scored the goal of the century in 1986? Correct, Diego Maradona. Who was the youngest athlete to compete in the Olympics? Correct, Dimitrios Loundras. Who was the first female athlete featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Correct, Babe Diedrichson Zacharias.
Well done! Drop your results in the comments and challenge your friends by sharing this quiz. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next one, coming in just a couple of days.